What is it that schools are doing today with respect to social media? Well, the first thing that I have learned from the projects in which I've been involved is that cell phones are ubiquitous. Once we knew that it was cell phones rather than tablets or laptops or other forms of technology, we had to respond, recognizing that this was the platform of choice. And therefore, we had to tailor the kinds of messages that we were sending so that they would be pleasing and accessible on a cell phone screen. What else did we learn quickly? We learned very, very early on that our language is important. We also learned that we had to be very conscious of the fact that in our communities, we were reaching out to multiple cultures and multiple kinds of speakers. So whenever possible, we had our messages translated. Some of the communities in which we worked were actually quite nervous about the use of social media and quite reticent about their children actually having cell phones and other kinds of technologies. They were worried about the negative side of these things. So we worked very, very diligently to make sure that the messages that we sent were absolutely positive and non-threatening. Again, we were trying to make sure that we were responsive to the communities in which we were working. As soon as we started to send out colorful infographics and interesting visuals about what were happening in the classroom, what we found was that our community was responding back to us, asking questions. To capitalize on that, we began to build in interaction with our messages. We invited parents, we invited families, we invited people to participate and then to share. As they were attending an afternoon for grandparents to play and learn math games, we asked them to actually tweet out what was happening when they took those games home. It gave me great joy to have parents respond so positively and so enthusiastically when they received a short video starring their own child with another classmate, explaining, for example, the new ways of doing multi-digit multiplication or long division. There was not only a sense of pride in the parents' eyes, but what there was also was understanding. I get it now. I get why it's important not to just memorize the times tables, but to actually be able to use numbers in a variety of ways.